Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So today's tutorial is a really fun, good one. I'm going to show you a tape-in extension removal, applying it back on, all that good stuff. But most importantly, I want to show you an amazing transformation on how you can use and implement extensions without actually putting lightener on your hair. This is my loyal client Winter, and what you're watching right now is our transformation over a year and a half ago when she came in blonde. We used to do her blonde maintenance a few times, and then after that she decided she wanted to take a little bleach break, get her hair healthier again, take it more blonde, brunette-like, and then add extensions. So that's exactly what we did. This is giving you a quick run through. We did a full foil conversion, a full low light, but really that low light formula was the lighter pieces, and then I went and filled everything else left out. You have to apply all that underlying pigment back in the hair. We filled her with golds, coppers, reds, everything that needs to go back in the hair when you're blonde that was taken out from lightener. Then after all that was done, I applied the dark color right over top of the red, copper, and gold and all that filler. Just towel blotted it, apply the color right over it. And then we went in, we did base her with a root shadow to bring everything together. And then I did clear on the ends just so that it can seal everything down and give it longevity. I did use Redken Shades EQ creams for the first time ever during this transformation, along with the Shades EQ gloss. And literally, guys, I never touched her hair on the ends again. It was 16 months later, is now, currently, we're actually going to dye her hair all over one color, black. She wants a level 1, 2, and then we're going to apply the 2 different color extensions we have. So if you guys want to watch this tutorial today, be sure to check it out. It is an amazing transformation. I usually tend to stay away from extensions on my channel. You guys tend to like more color corrections and blondes, so I want to give you what you like. Let me know down below future video ideas you want to see. Give me a big fat thumbs up if you like this video. Share it with friends and loved ones. And also, don't forget to subscribe. Alright guys, with all that being said, let's finally get into today's video. So welcome back. This is Winter. You just heard the intro. That was old footage from another video. I will link that on the card so you can watch that if you would like. So now we are 16 months later and we are taking out all these extensions for the final time. This was the Brooke and Bentley in the Jay-Z Styles extension, tape in 22 inches. She took care of this hair immaculately, guys. I mean, it was beautiful. I could throw it on somebody else's head if I wanted to, or she could sell it because it was that great of condition. I've seen people with extensions where after 3 months it's destroyed, and I've seen people who have hair that lasts a year and a half, like her. So we're taking these extensions out. We're going to then color her with an all-over color. We're going to mix that formula a little bit later on in the video, apply that all over, and then we'll apply the new extensions. We are adding 2 packs of 1 level black, and we're also going to be adding 1 bag of level 10.
I will never smile for you, smile for you, smile for you, smile for you. I will never cry for you, cry for you, cry for you, cry for you. I can't take this anymore. You say we're done, but you still want more. Baby, what I need is you out the door. This time I'm sure, yeah, that you're a bad boy up to no good. Trying to be a man, but you're stuck in boyhood. Baby, you won't ever treat me the way you should. So it's over for good.
So when it comes to tape-ins and extensions in general, there are some that I have tried and tested over time. You know, the links and all that, you know, some people love them. They're amazing for them. But in my experience with them, they can be damaging. But tape-ins and beat it wefts are what I use and tend to go with. And I have had clients with no damage. She's an example. We did a retape on her every 6 weeks. And we also would do just her root. The color on the ends is the original color you've seen in the beginning of this video from 16 months ago. That's how well that color lasted. It lightened up a little bit, color always does, but those were demi-permanents and they lasted beautifully because we filled correctly. Back to what I was saying though, people say tape-ins are damaging, bead it wefts are damaging. They're only as damaging as the person applying them. If they're not really aware of what they're doing or haven't been certified or, you know, taught the correct way, it could cause some damage, but the damage should be minimal and there should be nothing. The hair that you see on my comb when I remove these extensions, that is normal. And I feel like a lot of people think extensions are damaging because they see hair come out, but really that hair is just shedding that was locked in that tape or the bead for the last 6 to 8 weeks. It had nowhere to go. We shed hair every day and that's the hair that you see coming out. Alright guys, so we're going to do her all over color. We're going to apply it on the root first because it's virgin, and then we're going to just apply it everywhere. We're going to do a black, but we do have to add a little bit of a G to be safe. So I'm going to add a drop of cocoa bean, I think that's cocoa bean, whatever. C-O-C-O-A. Is that cocoa or coa? Cocoa. Do they put an A at cocoa? That's weird. So we're going to do literally 1 gram to 2 grams of the 3NW. This is just to fill her hair because she does have 6s on the end. So just to be safe, because we want it to be very cool to match the extensions. So most of our formula will be Onyx, which is 1B, which is straight black blue. 2M will be Midnight Ash. That's another matte cool color. And then we have Cool Ebony, which is 2ABN. So these will all be, this will be most of my formula, the 1B. The 2ABN and the 2M will be half the formula. And then this will be just like 2 grams, okay? So I'm gonna mix it right now. So you guys can definitely tell the difference in length in her hair since the beginning of this tutorial here today. When I showed you the video from way back when we actually transformed her to darker right before the extensions, she had the average length of a typical blonde. And now she is so long. You can also, if you take a look at her roots, see how well those baby lights, well, baby low lights, whatever you want to call them, grew out because we never touched up her hair with any lightener. We never refreshed the end color. All we did was apply a 3N, 4N on her root every single 6 weeks when we retaped the extensions because she's naturally around a 6, 7-ish almost. So she is kind of light naturally. So that's the only thing we did to her hair, and look at the length she gained. If it was that damaging, that length would not be there. So now what I'm doing is applying the solid color all over. I am going to start with the roots. I've always done it this way. Those virgin roots have never taken color before, so we're going to apply it there first to give it a little bit more time to do its thing, and then I'll apply it everywhere else right after.
It's been chaos from the start. Can't believe I made it this far. Guess I needed it to see who you really are. Breaker of hearts, yeah. You made your bed, now lie in it, baby. Rest your head, let it dream about me. Cause I'm fed up with you crazy. I will never smile for you, smile for you, smile for you, smile for you. Yeah. I will never cry for you, cry for you, cry for you, cry for you. Oh yeah, oh yeah. How do you expect me to when I'm over you? Can't you tell by the look on my face that I will never smile for you, smile for you, smile for you, smile for you. I will never smile for you. I will never smile for you. You made your bed, now lie in it, baby. Rest your head, let it dream about me. Cause I'm fed up with you crazy. I will never smile for you, smile for you, smile for you, smile for you. Yeah. I will never cry for you, cry for you, cry for you, cry for you. Oh yeah, oh yeah. Why do you
white. So while she's processing for about 35 minutes, no heat, just gonna sit there and let her process and let the Redken Shades EQ do its thing. They usually recommend 20 minutes, but I like to let her sit an extra few just because I want to make sure it really sucks up and really gets in there. I'm going to take this opportunity to kill two birds with one stone. I'm going to tape these new extensions right now. There's 3 packs, which is 3 bags. We usually always did 2. So what we did is we ordered 3. She wanted to add a little bit more hair, probably going to use about 2.5 bags and leave the extra for just in case she decides she ever wants to take out the white and wants to do just black. She has that option because we did 2 bags of black and 1 bag of white. Now after she processed, I taped those extensions. We're going to quickly move into applying them. I'm going to do it the way I like to do it. I used to, if you've seen videos in the past of me, always go in and apply the bottom tape first. What I've learned, putting that tape down first on the top, lifting it up, all that hair that's not sticking comes right off. You pull it up, you add another tape underneath. Hold them real close together, rub your fingers with them tightly, and then you're good to go. So that's a new way I've been doing it the last couple of months, and I like it. Let me know down below what way works best for you. Continue to leave your comments down below. Constructive criticism is always welcome. And even if I don't answer you right away, guys, just know, even though I'm busy all the time, if you DM me, I might get back to you in a couple weeks, or even leave a comment here. I might take a couple weeks, but just know I always will get back to you. So just wait for me. I will respond.
I will never smile for you, smile for you, smile for you, smile for you. I will never cry for you, cry for you, cry for you, cry for you. I can't take this anymore. You say we're done, but you still want more. Baby, what I need is you out the door. This time I'm sure, yeah, that you're a bad boy, up to no good. Trying to be a man, but you're stuck in boyhood. Baby, you won't ever treat me the way you should. So it's over for good. I will never smile for you, smile for you, smile for you, smile for you. Yeah, I will never cry for you, cry for you, cry for you, cry for you. Oh yeah, oh yeah. What do you expect me to when I'm over you? Can't you tell by the look on my face that I will never smile for you, smile for you, smile for you, smile for you. It's been chaos from the start. Can't believe I made it this far. Guess I needed it to see who you really are. Breaker of hearts, yeah. You made your bed, now lie in it, baby. Rest your head, let it dream about me. Cause I'm fed up with you crazy. I will never smile for you, smile for you, smile for you, smile for you. Yeah, I will never cry for you, cry for you, cry for you, cry for you. Oh yeah, oh yeah. What do you expect me to when I'm over you? Can't you tell by the look on my face that I will never smile for you, smile for you, smile for you, smile for you. I will never smile for you. I will never smile for you. You made your bed, now lie in it, baby. Rest your head, let it dream about me. Cause I'm fed up with you crazy. I will never smile for you, smile for you, smile for you, smile for you. Yeah, I will never cry for you, cry for you, cry for you, cry for you. Oh yeah, oh yeah. What do you expect me to when I'm over you? Can't you tell by the look on my face that I will never smile for you, smile for you, smile for you, smile for you. Yeah, I will never smile for you. Yeah. I will never smile for you. I will never smile for you.
All right, guys, there you have it. Look how beautiful this looks. She wants it exactly like this. I'll post pictures at the end of the video so you guys can see her inspiration photo as well. She wanted those bolder pops, so what I did was I double booked them, meaning that instead of doing a dark on the top, a white on the bottom, I did that for the very underneath first row, but after that I would do 2 black, 2 white, 2 black, 2 white, and that's exactly what she wanted, and that gives me more pop, My other client, for example, would want, you know, more of a teasy light look without bleach. I'll be able to double stack them. Dark on the top, light on the bottom. Light on the top, dark on the bottom. And I would do that, and it gives it that highlighted look. It's easy to do this with tapes. You can do it with beaded wefts, but they lay on the weft. It lays on the row, so you can actually put like light on top, light in the middle, light on the bottom, dark, light, whatever you want. But it's not as good when it comes to mixing colors with beaded wefts that it is with tape-ins, in my personal opinion. You know, some people might like it better. I just think it looks a lot better if you're trying to do a certain look without using bleach, or you want to add light pops when you do tapes. All right, I'm going to end this video with me running my mouth here and let you guys watch the rest of me styling her and finishing up the cut. I love you guys so much. I'll be back Thursday, of course, with another tutorial. Leave comments, questions, concerns, anything down below in the comments section. And I'm going to be posting a lot more content on this channel, as well as my personal I Am Brett Ryan channel. The link for I Am Brett Ryan is in the description box below. Go follow. I have tons of content coming. I'm going to try to post every Tuesday, but I don't have a set schedule there. But I will post at least one video a week. This is me styling right now. We're going to curl it. This will last her about 5 days when I wave it with the extension hair. I don't get it. I don't know why, but extension hair holds curl and wave so much longer and better. It's amazing. It really does make it low maintenance, but high maintenance at the same time. All right, guys, I love you all so very much. Remember, tons of content coming, me leaving my current suite. I will be moving across town to the beautiful Sola Salon Suites, and I'm so excited. I'm going to take you guys along with every single bit of the journey. I love you guys so much. I'll see you in the next one. As always, so long for now, guys. Mwah.
I can't take this anymore. You say we're done, but you still want more. Baby, what I need is you out the door. This time I'm sure, yeah, that you're a bad boy, up to no good. Trying to be a man, but you're stuck in boyhood. Baby, you won't ever treat me the way you should, so it's over for good. I will never smile for you, smile for you, smile for you, smile for you. Yeah, I will never cry for you, cry for you, cry for you, cry for you. Oh yeah, oh yeah. Why do you expect me to when I'm over you? Can't you tell by the look on my face that I will never smile for you, smile for you, smile for you, smile for you? It's been chaos from the start. Can't believe I made it this far. Guess I needed it to see who you really are. Breaker of hearts, yeah. You made your bed, now lie in it, baby. Rest your head, let it dream about me. Cause I'm fed up with you crazy. I will never smile for you, smile for you, smile for you, smile for you. Yeah, I will never cry for you, cry for you, cry for you, cry for you. Oh yeah, oh yeah. Why do you expect me to when I'm over you? Can't you tell by the look on my face that I will never smile for you, smile for you, smile for you, smile for you? I will never smile for you. I will never smile for you. You made your bed, now lie in it, baby. Rest your head, let it dream about me. Cause I'm fed up with you crazy.